Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I started this business about 2 years ago. In the beginning, I was working on it alone, but then I joined one of the largest e-commerce coaching programs in Germany. And with their guidance, we were able to take our brand from 0 to 100 very quickly. We were kind of creators we needed to make in order to stand out, while most of our competitors were doing the same thing as each other. That's really what gave us early success. The decision to start my own business happened overnight. Back when I was learning my job, I found out that after finishing it, I would be earning a very low salary. I couldn't accept that for myself, so I decided to build an online business, something I was naturally good at it.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
We are selling the business now because over time we have realized that we are also very good at helping other entrepreneurs grow their own companies. That's why we have started our own e-commerce coaching business together with an experienced coach who was been helping students for over 5 years. In fact, he was also the one who trained us. So our goal now to become one of the top e-commerce coaches in Germany, showing people not just how to build a brand, but also how to scale it very quickly like we did it.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
Running this business today is very streamlined. We've built automated systems for creative production, testing, campaign structures. So it takes far less time to operate than it did in the early days. Of course, when we first started, we were complete beginners and invested much more time. But now, with so many things automated, we spend at most 3, maybe 4 hours per day on it. Otherwise, our coaching program would suffer and we wouldn't able to function properly in the coaching program business.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep growing the business, I would focus on scaling the paid ads like Meta, Google, TikTok. And I would also get new paid ads channels like Taboola or Pinterest. For example, those two, we don't have them. The system for content creation and testing are already in place. The ROAS is strong and there is still huge untapped audience. I would also expand the email and the SMS marketing funnels to increase customer lifetime value. And I would explore more affiliate and more influencer partnerships, which we haven't done at any scale yet. On the product side, there's potential for new colors, bundles, and international expansion, especially into English-speaking markets. Operationally, I see a big opportunity in importing and optimizing the shipping. Right now, shipping from China is the biggest cost, but by importing, for example, in bulk, we could save 2 or 3 euros per order. At our volume, that mean an extra 2 to 300,000 euros in profit, just only when you save that point of euros in profit. We haven't done this yet simply because of the added complexity with customs and taxes, but the opportunity is there for someone who wants to optimize the backend.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The main risk will be importing a product that doesn't sell, but with our current products, that's not really a concern. Demand is growing thanks to the dupe trend, and while many are trying to enter the market, only a few have established themselves as a known brand like we have.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I'm happy to provide full guidance for a minimum of 30 days and up to 90 days after the sale. This could be in helping the buyer build their own team or working with our existing team. It's something we can tailor to whatever the buyer needs and wants, because it's easy to automate all these steps, but it's something we have to talk about.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
I prefer a fixed purchase price with no earn-out, so I won't have the control over the business after the sale. That way, both sides have clarity and there are no surprises later. I think this is the best way to make sure there will be no misunderstandings, delays, disagreements about future performance, this and that. So the transition can be smooth and straightforward for everyone involved.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
Because the foundation for fast, profitable growth is already in place. The systems are automated, the marketing is working, and there are several untouched growth channels. There's product development potential, international expansion opportunities, and clear ways to improve margins. Everything is ready for a new owner to come in and scale it with new channels, new products, new colors, especially with an email list of over 130,000 customers, whether they use their own team or the team we've already built. In addition, we haven't yet developed a product designed to create repeated customers. This is another opportunity the owner can work on, potentially building a strong base of returning buyers within just a few months, especially with the advantage of having an email list of over 130,000 customers.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.